fucking mess. Damn. Need to get this car back together. What's going on, guys? Brian IS300 back at it again with another video. This video, I don't know, I think I'm gonna be putting the subframe back in the car. I didn't show this in the last videos. I've just been recording. I haven't been editing, I've just been recording. And I'll see what videos to put together. But as of right now, it's just a bunch of videos I'm just recording because it's a lot of work. I'm doing it by myself. So, yeah. I got the subframe bushings out. Got them all out. I finally got the torch, and you know, with the torch you just smack them out. I actually forgot that there's a piece of rubber somewhere in one of these. Either way, they're out, as well as the differential ones. I got those out last night as well. So now I can put in the bushings, all of them. But first I want to go ahead and try and clean this. And I've been thinking about painting it. I'm kind of dreading it because if I paint it, I have to wait for it to dry and all that stuff, and I'm gonna scratch it either way. So I'm kind of like in a pickle right now. The whole plan was to paint it, but at this point I just want my car to run. Honestly, don't know if I already showed you guys this, but I did get a Mission Metal cooler, universal cooler for the power steering. So this puppy is gonna go somewhere in here. So I actually kind of want to do that now, just to finish the engine bay, so I could do that and then put the radiator in. But I ran into where this bracket is bolted underneath the fuse box, and it kind of seemed like a pain in the ass to take the fuse box off. So I'm not too sure. I just left it all like that. But I think in order to remove that, you have to unplug the ECU, which I'm kind of scared to do. I don't want to remove it and then cause some issues, but I might have to, just to be able to get the power steering hose off. Alrighty, if you're ever trying to get to the bolt down there for the power steering line right here, I saw on forums that you have to remove the ECU. Luckily I didn't, because I didn't want to mess with that. But there's a bolt back there. It's a 10, so it's all the way around, or it's a nut actually over there. So there's about 1, 2, 3, there's 4 holding down the box, and then you just pull it up. Oh, and you have to remove this one right here. This bolts down right there next to these two right here. It holds down the wiring harness, so that does have to come off. But now that that's off, I can easily move this hose. All I have to do is take it out of here. I left the hose in here because it was leaking a lot. But I think I should be good now. I think after removing these hoses down here, it's just gonna come right out. Yep, awesome. So I'm gonna go ahead and remove this one here, that one here, and then the whole assembly should come out. So the cooler is mounted. What I ended up doing, instead of cutting anything, I went ahead and put a spacer here. That spacer allowed it to have enough room to fit that cooler behind it, and now it's pinning it against a condenser, so I don't have to have anything holding it here. I did put the foam padding on each corner, and then I used these special zip ties to hold it against the condenser. And now I can put these hoses onto the cooler. Moving along pretty fast here. Power steering cooler. I'm not sure if I already showed you guys that. Power steering cooler. The lines, I rerouted them because I had it in the wrong spot right here. So I rerouted them. Got the radiator in here. And now it's time to fill up power steering reservoir, time to fill up the coolant. But next business or order of business would be the power steering, the drain plug. So the drain pan or oil pan is stripped, so this regular bolt always just spins and shit, and I always had a leak there. So what I ended up getting was this oversized drain plug. So as soon as this finished draining, I'm gonna go ahead and install this, and hopefully this fixes my oil pan. Radiator's in, coolant is in. I still have more, but I'm gonna wait until I turn it on so the thermostat opens up. But I have this bucket here full of 530 oils, nothing special, just regular oil. And I'm waiting for this to dry up. I washed it out with water so that I know exactly how much oil I'm putting in, because I don't want to just dump it out of that. That's pretty heavy to be pouring up over on top. But yeah, it's looking pretty good. Actually should start filling up the power steering now. Meanwhile, that dries up and we can crank her over. Nothing special. I still have the white pipe on there, but no exhaust or catback. So should be pretty loud. Hope no lights turn on because all my speed sensors are off and stuff like that. But yeah, things are coming along, guys. Coming along. It's pretty lonely out here. Help your boy out. I'm so happy that my old cooler is out though, because I know that this new cooler is gonna make a huge difference. Damn, I just noticed I bent these fins right here. Good thing it's not the core. It looks pretty OEM too. I need to throw that bumper on. But that doesn't look too bad. I should have put like 2 more zip ties over here, but this is holding it down against the condenser. All right, so she's ready to start technically. Like I said before, she has no ABS sensors. The whole under end is out, but I'm anxious. I'm actually kind of scared. What if I didn't time it right? Stuff like that. But I've been wanting to hear this shit for a while now, so here goes nothing. I have not sat in here in forever, and it feels so good, man. I forget that I have an IS300 because I never get to drive it. Should I do it? Is it ready? I don't know. Am I scared shitless? Yes. All right. So that didn't sound good. I don't want to leave it running, but it started. So the only smoke I see is from the headers because of oil I spilled. But I mean, I'm kind of scared of how low it's idling. Let me fill it up with more coolant. Let me try to bleed a little bit more of the steering. But this smoke is kind of concerning. I don't know. So far, so good. Dude, this thing's running so good, so responsive. The engine's just so smooth.